right, welcome to another episode of the new SEC Football Dynasty. I'm Mark Basil One, and we are here to basically go over the bowl games, the results, scores, and stats, and all that other stuff. But first of all, we'd like to congratulate the Clemson Tigers as being the first team in this dynasty to win the championship, the national championship. We had a good game between them and the Oklahoma Sooners. And just when it looked like the Sooners were going to run away with it, the Tigers found their defense, then they found their offense. And turned out to be a pretty good game. So, congratulations to the Clemson Tigers for the big win. Anyway, moving on. Are we still gonna show some highlights? And you see, it was a good game, man. 23-20 by the end of the third quarter. It just Clemson just made that comeback, finished things off in the fourth quarter. Whoa, he ran through that first guy. He got that interception right there. Gonna see it in slow motion. And the final turned out to be 27-26. Anyway, we're moving on, and what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna look at all the scores of all the different bowl games. See which one of your teams may have won. Keep in mind that the teams that you know as the old SEC teams are in different conferences now. Most of them is in the ACC. Got a couple of them in the PAC. Got a few of them in the Big 12 and in the Mid-American. I think that's where I put Kentucky and Tennessee. But I'm going to move Tennessee to the Big 10. I don't know if I'm going to move Vanderbilt or not. You have to wait and see. And so we just looking at the scores. Miami. See, that logo look like a lemon, man. Okay, let's see. See, it takes a while before you get to the actual SEC bowl games. Because a lot of times our teams don't play in the lower tier bowls. That they call lower tier. Except for the Music City Bowl. I think that's pretty much when the SEC bowl season start. When the Music City Bowl, and then you get the Peach Bowl, aka Chick-fil-A Bowl. And then the Outback. Didn't that used to be the Tangerine Bowl or the Florida Citrus Bowl? I'm trying to remember. Either that, you got the Gator Bowl, and then either that. Which bowl was it? Was it the Capital One Bowl? Used to be the Florida Citrus, or the Outback used to be the Florida Citrus. And then I think if we had two more teams, we would have had someone in, I think, in the Liberty Bowl and the Independence Bowl. If we had two more teams make it. I'm not sure. I'm guessing because those are usually games that SEC teams play in. Then we got the Sugar Bowl, as Florida A&T did not fare well. In fact, overall, our team, and then we got the Cotton Bowl. Overall, I think we went 2-5 in our first year. 2-5. So yeah, it was not fun. Tennessee playing in a GoDaddy.com Bowl. 42-7. All right, those are the scores. So, congratulations, Clemson. All right, so now we're gonna look at the actual stats. Starting off at the Music City, Alabama Tech with the win over Virginia. Virginia coming out the ACC. And Alabama Tech finished 9-4. Look at Floyd right here. Got 10 tackles, man. Player of the game. Tell me that dude didn't play. So right now we're looking at I think we're looking at Virginia Tech players, their stats. As they got a couple of pancakes, but they gave up some sacks, boy. Woo! And that's the I'm not sure if I mentioned it or not, but the roster for this dynasty is the actual current roster from this past season, and the real yeah. And now we're looking at the general stats. As you see, Hodge had a big game. Really couldn't get the passing game going, but really didn't really need to. And like I said, Ford with 10 solo tackles, and Higgins with 7 tackles. So we came to play. Boy, got him 2 more sacks. I think he got the most sacks in the nation. I think he got that. I really think he got that stat. All right, now we're looking at the Peach Bowl / Chick-fil-A Bowl. As the Knights fell short to the Auburn Tigers. The Tigers being an ex-SEC squad. And let's see, the Knights finished the season 6-7. And hey, he just couldn't get it done. Just could not get it done. Cooley came in for a few plays. And the Knights need to really improve their running game. They got to take some pressure off their quarterbacks. But Jax with 7 catches, so he had a big game. No pancakes. Cameo with 8 tackles. Whoa. 8 tackles. But no sacks. Oh, I got one. Johnson with the sack. So that's how that game went. And then now we're looking at the Gator Bowl, where Northeast Alabama finished their season 7-6, as they was able to defeat Iowa in a close one. And what they call a nail biter. Oh, and that quarterback here named Stanley, he only threw for 81 yards, but that Sergeant guy, this dude right here, 195 yards. He was running all day. And then caught a couple of passes. But here's the killer. Look at those pancakes. 9, 5, 3, 2, 1, 1. Shoot. The Kingfish defense got beat up. And Welch right here with 10 tackles. And shoot. The Hawkeyes, it was a tough game, man. Blunt threw for 193 yards and a touchdown. And Hendricks ran for 116 and a touchdown. So, both those guys had good days. Latimer caught 5 catches for 76 yards. We didn't get no pancakes. Rodriguez with 7 tackles. Smiley with 4. And a sack. So no real, what you call real standout, if you will. On the defensive side. And then Key West State, the Mighty Manatees. My Manatees. They took it on the chin, man. Penn State wasn't playing with them. I mean, it was a defensive struggle for a while, and then Penn State just ran away with it as later on in the game. But Manatees was hanging in there for a minute. They was trying to hang in there. So 8-5 for the Manatees. Wasn't even supposed to come this far. They wasn't supposed to be 6-2 in a conference. In fact, most people thought it was going to be 2-6 in the conference. So hey, they had a great season for a team who was picked to be not so good. So let's see. Okay, so we still looking at the Penn State stats. All right, so Olsen with 263 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Underwood did not have the kind of game we needed from him, but we just couldn't run the ball. O'Brien caught 2 touchdowns, Toff with 1. So just couldn't run the ball. And I think the defense just got tired. Myers got a male, got 9 tackles and an interception. Osborne with 7 tackles. Harrison with 3 sacks. So we got a lot of tackle for loss. Got a lot of tackle for losses. And then there was the Capital One Bowl. No. Yeah, the first one was the Outback. This was Capital One. Or was it the other way around? I get them bowl games mixed up, man. That what happened when you play on the same day. But hey, the Owls came out swinging, and they was up for a little bit, and then they wind up and let the Buckeyes get back in it. And then in the end, the Buckeyes was able to win. So the Owls finished 9-4. 6-2 overall. 6-2 in the conference, but they finished 9-4 overall. And Barker had a great game. 336 yards passing. Only could get 1 touchdown though. Gamble was the one who caught that touchdown. They couldn't get their running game going. trying to tell you how important it is to get that running game going. West for 9 catches, Gamble with 7, Jefferson with 6. And got some pancakes too. Got some pancakes, not bad. And Cannon with 10 solo tackles, 2 for a loss, a sack. He had a big game. Edmond with 8 tackles, 1 for a loss. Trying to see, we got Frost got a sack. McGee got a sack. And White got an interception. So it was a tough game, 28-20. Nobody got blowed out or nothing. Then there's the Sugar Bowl. This is the one I'm pissed off about, to be honest, because we're not supposed to be losing Sugar Bowls, man. SEC supposed to win that Sugar Bowl. Gotta stop losing that baby. But the Sailfish, it was just too much. They just couldn't stop that passing game, and they just couldn't get their game going. So they finished the season 10-4 overall, and they was ranked number 25. I don't know what their ranking is now. We're gonna take a peek at it in the next video, I think. People Jones, yeah, he caught a couple of big passes in the game. But the offense became a one-man show, and that what happened. Cross threw for 226 yards. 3 interceptions, though. Can't win that way. Running the ball 13 times for -2 yards. Can't win that way. Under got 4 catches. Law was the one who got the touchdown. Gave up a lot of sacks. Look at all them sacks he gave up. Chills got 9 tackles, a sack. Wade got an interception. And Finn was the one that got 4 interceptions in the game. 5 tackles, 4 interceptions. Got a pick six. So yeah, Finn, he was playing. And then we lose the Cotton Bowl to Texas A&M, another ex-SEC school in this dynasty. So the Cotton Mouths end up with a 8-6 record overall. And hey, they started off strong. Took that first drive in for a score. And just when it looked like they was getting ready to run away with it, they messed around and threw a fumble. The receiver fumbled the ball after he caught it, and that changed the whole everything. And the Aggies went on to pull this one off. Which is crazy. So, because when you look at the Aggies stats overall, there really wasn't anything that really jumps out at you. Their kicker, Small, went 4 for 4. That's about it. I mean, Mudd got 68 yards rushing. Till caught 7 passes for 67 yards. We gave up 3 sacks. Morton, Ridge both got 10 tackles apiece. Loveday got 5 tackles, 3 for losses. Burns got a sack. And you can see what the problem is. The problem, I think, is offense overall. Once again, they need to work on that running game. We got some teams that really need to work on their running game. All right, here we go. We got the after the thing, because I wasn't sure if I was going to do it on this video or the next one, but here it is, the top 25, and you probably won't see any of our teams on the top 25. I'll be shocked. Tennessee 12-2. Utah State. Oh, come on, man. You can do better than that. And Missouri is 25. So we dropped out of the thing. But hey, Florida A&T got some votes. So not bad. They got some votes. And looking around at the bowl, the MVP or players of the game, however you want to call it, we're looking at that during the bowl season. And as you can see, no players because we don't play early in the bowl season. And those were the top players in the conference title game. Alright, so that's it. We're going to cut it off here. I want to thank you for watching. We're going to move on to the next video where we're going to go over the stats for the conference. And maybe next year we'll have a better bowl outing. Or, excuse me, next season. Till then, you have a good one. And we'll see you later.